Hi everyone! Today we'll make one of the staple dishes that serves equally well as a start of the show or as a side act, mac and cheese. However, our version comes with a little twist as we introduce butternut squash for extra creaminess and nutrients. Let's dive into it. Start by roasting the butternut squash for 30 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. Once the squash is nicely roasted, let it cool down for a few minutes before scooping out the flesh. Add the squash to a blender together with 3/4 cup of unsweetened milk and spices of choice. I went with almond milk for my liquid, and for my spices, I added a half teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of dried mixed herbs, half teaspoon of dried thyme, half teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Once we introduce our spices to the milk in the blender, we blend them together until we reach a smooth sauce-like consistency. Next, put a large pot on a medium heat. Add a bit of olive oil to cover pot's surface and throw 1 bay leaf in there too. Add the butternut sauce to a pot, stir it in, and cook it down on low heat while stirring occasionally. In the meantime, let's cook our macaroni in a separate pot. Bring the water to a boil, throw in the pasta, and cook until al dente. It shouldn't take longer than 6 to 8 minutes, but the timing could vary depending on macaroni that you use. It's best to check the instructions on the packaging and cook the mac just about 1 to 2 minutes shy of what the instructions say. Drain the macaroni and set aside about half a cup of the water that you cooked your mac in. Then add your pasta to the butternut sauce and stir to combine. Next, we introduce cheeses to our pasta. I went with Monterey Jack, parmesan, and white cheddar for the cheese mix. I absolutely love these cheeses, but feel free to swap any or all of them for your favorites. Melting ones like Fontina, Gouda, or mozzarella are great for mac and cheese. For a vegan option, any plant-based alternative will work just as well. Stir in the cheese until the sauce fully coats the mac. Once the cheese is fully melted and the mac is covered in the delicious butternut sauce, remove from the heat and top it with red pepper flakes, some parmesan, and thyme. I highly advise you serve mac and cheese warm to fully experience the gooiness of the melted cheese, the softness of the macaroni, and the deliciousness of the butternut sauce. What's great about mac and cheese is that you can serve it as a main course or as a side. Please let me know in the comments below whether the mac and cheese makes your Thanksgiving menu. If you like this video or learned something new, please leave a thumbs up. I post a new recipe every Sunday, so feel free to show some love by subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell icon to receive notifications. Stay happy and healthy.